Do your knees feel stiff when you get out of bed? Do your shoulders crack just from reaching for your morning coffee? You're not alone. Over 70% of adults over 60 experience daily joint stiffness, and many ignore it until it's too late. But what if I told you that the secret to unlocking your joints naturally could be found in the first 10 minutes of your day? In this video, you'll discover a simple, science-backed morning ritual that helps lubricate your joints, reduce pain, and restore natural movement without pills or expensive treatments. So hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone over 60 who needs to hear it. And let's dive right into what your body's been trying to tell you. The body's warning. Why joints lock up as we age. Waking up stiff isn't just getting older. It's your body's early warning system. As we age, our joints begin to lose synovial fluid, the natural lubricant that keeps them moving smoothly. Think of it like engine oil. Without it, the parts grind. In your 20s and 30s, your joints easily recover from daily wear. But after 50 or 60, cartilage wears thinner, inflammation becomes chronic, and movement decreases, especially if you're sedentary. Overnight, your joints are still, and when you wake up, they feel like rusted hinges. Another culprit? Glycation, a process where sugar molecules attach to proteins in your joints, stiffening tissues like glue. Combine this with low hydration and poor circulation, and your joints tighten like a locked door. But here's the good news. Morning stiffness is reversible. When you understand what's happening inside your body, you can take simple actions that trigger your joints to unlock. In fact, studies show that just 5–10 minutes of gentle movement in the morning can rehydrate the joints, boost circulation, and signal your brain to reduce pain signals. Your body isn't broken, it's just begging for the right attention. Up next, we'll look at the real risks of ignoring joint stiffness and why what feels minor today could become life-limiting tomorrow. The dangers of ignoring morning stiffness. That little stiffness in your knees or back when you wake up. It might seem harmless, even expected, after a certain age. But here's the truth. Ignoring morning stiffness is like ignoring a check engine light. It's not just discomfort, it's a red flag. When joints remain stiff for long periods, it often signals underlying inflammation, joint degeneration, or early signs of osteoarthritis. And the longer you go without addressing it, the more permanent the damage can become. One of the most dangerous misconceptions is thinking, if I rest more, the stiffness will go away. In reality, lack of movement accelerates joint deterioration. Cartilage, the cushioning tissue in your joints, doesn't have its own blood supply. It depends on movement to bring in nutrients and flush out waste. When you stay inactive, cartilage dries out, like a sponge left in the sun. Worse yet, chronic stiffness can trigger a dangerous cycle. Pain, less movement, more stiffness, muscle loss, increased fall risk. In fact, falls are the leading cause of injury-related death in adults over 65. And one of the top risk factors is poor joint mobility. That stiffness in the morning could be the start of limited range of motion, weaker legs, and imbalance, all of which make a fall more likely. And it's not just physical. Chronic joint issues are linked to depression, social isolation, and loss of independence. What starts as just a little stiffness can steal years of mobility and quality of life if ignored. But there's good news. Identifying stiffness early gives you power. With the right daily habits, targeted movement, and nutritional support, you can reverse this trend before it gets worse. In the next section, I'll reveal a simple morning ritual, designed especially for people over 60, that can naturally unlock your joints in just a few minutes a day. The morning ritual that activates your movement. Imagine starting your day with joints that feel loose, warm, and ready, without medications or long workouts. That's the power of a specific morning ritual designed to wake up your joints naturally. The first 5 to 10 minutes after waking are crucial. Your body has been still for hours. Fluids have pooled, circulation is sluggish, and your joints are practically frozen. But with a few intentional steps, you can reverse that in minutes. Start while still in bed. Yes, before even standing up. Step 1. Ankle circles and toe flexes, 1 to 2 minutes. Rotate your ankles in both directions. Flex and point your toes slowly. This simple movement activates circulation from the feet up, stimulating joint fluid and waking up nerves. Step 2. Knee rolls and pelvic tilts, 1 to 2 minutes. Lying on your back, bend your knees and gently roll them side to side. Then press your lower back into the bed and release. This mobilizes the lower spine and hips, two of the most common stiff zones. Step 3. Seated shoulder rolls and neck stretches, 2 minutes. Sit on the edge of the bed. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Then gently tilt your neck side to side. This releases upper body tension that often accumulates during sleep. Step 4. Deep breathing with arm reach, 2 minutes. Stand tall, inhale deeply, raise your arms overhead. Exhale slowly while lowering them. This movement expands the chest, opens the spine, and boosts oxygen flow. A powerful combo to energize both joints and brain. This ritual takes less than 10 minutes, requires no equipment, and can be done by anyone, regardless of fitness level. The secret is consistency. Done daily, these movements hydrate your joints, reduce inflammation, and reset your posture, setting the tone for the entire day. In the next chapter, I'll guide you through the key movements that physiotherapists recommend to specifically target and release stiff joints, from shoulders to knees. Key movements to unlock stiff joints. You don't need to be an athlete to regain joint mobility, but you do need the right movements. These aren't intense workouts. They're targeted, gentle exercises that tell your joints, it's time to wake up. Each of the following movements is designed to lubricate, stretch, and activate key areas of stiffness commonly found after age 60, especially in the neck, shoulders, hips, knees, and lower back. 1. Cat-cow stretch, spine and hips. Start on your hands and knees. Inhale as you arch your back, cow. Exhale as you round it, cat. Repeat for 1 minute. This movement hydrates the spine, improves posture, and gently stretches the hips. Excellent for morning back pain. 2. Wall angels, shoulders and upper back. Stand against a wall, arms at 90 degrees like a goalpost. Slowly raise and lower your arms, keeping them in contact with the wall. This opens the chest, relieves shoulder tightness, and supports healthy posture, crucial for anyone who sits a lot. 3. Hip circles, hips and lower back. Standing, place hands on hips, and gently rotate in a circle, both directions. This movement mobilizes the pelvis and lower spine, improving balance and reducing fall risk. 4. Heel raises, ankles and knees. Hold onto a chair. Rise up on your toes, then slowly lower down. Repeat 10-15 times. Simple but powerful. Yes, it strengthens calves, stimulates circulation, and improves joint fluid movement in ankles and knees. 5. Wrist rolls and finger extensions, hands and elbows. Roll wrists in circles, then stretch your fingers wide and relax. Repeat 10 times. Perfect for those with arthritis or hand stiffness. This boosts mobility and blood flow in small joints often overlooked. All of these can be done in less than 10 minutes at home, without strain. Don't wait until you're in pain to move. Movement is the medicine. As physical therapists often say, motion is lotion, especially for aging joints. Up next, let's look at the foods that work from the inside out to reduce inflammation and support joint recovery. Anti-inflammatory morning foods for joint health. You've stretched, you've moved, now it's time to feed your joints from the inside out. The foods you choose in the morning can either fuel inflammation or fight it. And when it comes to joint health, inflammation is enemy number 1. So, what should you be eating first thing in the day to keep your joints loose and pain-free? 1. Warm lemon water with turmeric. Start your day with a glass of warm water, fresh lemon juice, and a pinch of turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound. Combined with lemon, it helps detoxify the body and reduce morning stiffness. 2. Oats with chia seeds and berries. Oats are rich in beta-glucans, which help lower systemic inflammation. Add chia seeds for omega-3 fatty acids and blueberries for antioxidants that protect joint tissue from damage. 3. Avocado on whole grain. Toast avocados are packed with healthy fats that lubricate joints and fight oxidative stress. Whole grains reduce C-reactive protein, CRP, a marker of inflammation in the body. 4. Boiled eggs with olive oil. Drizzle eggs offer protein to support muscle around the joints. A touch of extra virgin olive oil provides oleocanthal, a compound with effects similar to ibuprofen, but without side effects. 5. Green tea instead of coffee. While coffee can be dehydrating and acidic, green tea offers polyphenols that reduce joint degeneration and improve flexibility. Just 1 cup can make a difference. Remember, the goal isn't just to eat healthy, it's to eat intentionally for joint support. Avoid common morning culprits like sugary cereals, white bread, processed meats, or sweetened yogurts, which spike inflammation levels and silently attack your joints over time. The right breakfast can be your first line of defense against stiffness, pain, and immobility. In our final chapter, I'll reveal the most common daily mistakes that are sabotaging your joints and how to fix them before it's too late. Common mistakes that are destroying your joints without you realizing you might be doing everything right. Eating better, stretching, walking. But sometimes it's the silent daily habits that quietly wear down your joints, day after day. Let's expose the most common and fixable mistakes that are sabotaging your mobility after 60. 1. Skipping warm-ups before movement. Even gentle walking or chores require preparation. Starting physical activity without warming up increases friction in the joints, especially when synovial fluid hasn't been fully activated. Solution: take 3 to 5 minutes to do joint circles or light stretching before getting active. 2. Over-relying on painkillers. Popping anti-inflammatories might offer short-term relief, but over time they mask symptoms and can harm the gut lining, worsening inflammation. Solution: prioritize lifestyle changes and only use medication under professional guidance. 3. Prolonged sitting without breaks. Sitting for hours at a time compresses the joints, slows circulation, and tightens muscles. Solution: set a timer to stand, stretch, or walk every 30-60 minutes, even if just for 2 minutes. 4. Wearing the wrong shoes footwear. Without arch support or shock absorption sends damaging force up through the knees and hips. Solution: invest in shoes with good support or orthotic insoles. Your joints will thank you. 5. Ignoring sleep quality. Poor sleep increases inflammatory markers like IL-6 and CRP. Solution: create a sleep routine, reduce screen time at night, and avoid caffeine late in the day to support joint recovery. 6. Neglecting hydration. Cartilage is up to 80% water. Dehydration leads to joint dryness and stiffness. Solution: aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, starting with 1 first thing in the morning. Awareness is powerful. These small mistakes build up silently. But once corrected, they unlock a new level of joint health and freedom. Coming up next, let's wrap it all together with a summary and practical checklist so you can start seeing results as soon as tomorrow morning.